to enjoy some luxuries. See, but most of our black families don't know about what's to come. So they don't teach us about certain things to help us have longevity. They teach us for the momentary things, the day-to-day shit. I'm not gonna be here forever. I might be gone in 10 years. But my daughter and my grandson's gonna be here. And I damn sure don't want some shit to pop off and I didn't have a safety net for them. And when
Right.
it's time for her to go, I want her to make sure that her kids and her grandkids have that same safety net. I don't know when this world go come to an end, if it ever will. And so
Right.
if I got generations after me, I don't want them to be having to live up under at some point it may be a necessity to be able to live up under the subway station. And we gotta eat out of barrels and shit. I don't want them to have to do that if they don't have to. And I have the
Right.
opportunity to give them a better weight. So, it's unfortunate that as a people we've been brainwashed. We've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, all that shit you be hearing some of them people say that be sounding crazy. They actually telling the truth about that.
Yeah.
We got Stockholm syndrome. We've been taught to act this way and do this, have these type of reactions, and we good people. That's why our heritage is our race of people is good people. We didn't have malice in our heart. We don't know how to be evil. We don't know how to take a life if necessary, even if it ain't the actual, oh, he about to shoot me, so let him shoot me back. We don't know nothing about none of that. They call us animals, they call us ignorant, they call us ghetto, but if you look at history, that ain't us.
Hmm.
That ain't us.
Right.
But they done said that to you every day. Listen, every day of your life you didn't heard that. And I'm not really specifically saying every day you have, but every generation, hey my baby, have heard that and had to endure that.
Hey, boo.
And we pass it down to each other. It's
Yes.
it's,
Right.
it's, it's listen, you ain't gotta know it all, but if you know enough to protect you and yours, that's what's most important. And it's worth it. It's worth it. Cause when that day coming, you out there on the front line and you ain't got no protection, you gonna be like, well, why nobody ain't told me? Now y'all will be able to say, well, Slayer did try to warn us.
Yeah.
Right, and
Cause it's
a
coming.
lot of these parents that educate these children on things they really need to know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these children growing up lost, not knowing shit because we so used to buying, and not teaching them anything. You got to teach these kids something, not just
Right.
buy them all their life. You got to teach them something too, and make an education be the first thing that come to play in the household. Education is very important. A lot of these kids is lacking a lot of education when it comes to math and reading and social studies and stuff like that. They bypass all this stuff. A lot of these schools are failing right now because a lot of people is looking over the education part and making everything about buying shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids don't even need the shit that we buy.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying? Now, ain't nothing wrong with buying things, nice things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But the important thing is education. That's important because these
and
kids
it's
want
really, listen, in the school system today, the education system ain't made up to help us anyway, right? But as a mother, a father, a auntie, a cousin, a uncle, we should be educated. You know,
yes,
you know, we have had some of the best, brightest uh people come about during slavery time. All the shit that has been invented, in the lights, cars, that came from black folks. I don't give a damn what white man name is on it. Those black slaves
Yeah.
who wasn't allowed in any school was the ones. They used to have black kids that used to have to teach white kids how to read and write and do math. And
Yep.
we
That's
didn't go to no school. We were self-taught, hidden in the back of in the backwoods somewhere with our parent or grandparent. So don't think that we need that, and that's another thing we do. We think that the system ought to always fix shit for us. No, we got to start fixing shit. As we
yes,
educate ourselves, we continue that education on. We fix
yes.
it. Don't listen. You don't. I always say, because I'll send my daughters to the store to get me something. They'll never get the right shit I want. It's always off in some type of way because they don't want to take the time to look because it's not important enough for them, right? When
Right.
I go and do it myself, I get the exact right thing that I want. When you want
Uh-huh.
something done right, you have to
Gotta
do it
keep that.
yourself. If
Yep.
you
Yeah.
keep that
Right,
mentality in
right.
everything, you'll never have to worry. I promise you.
Yeah.
Yep. That's just like it's our responsibility also to educate our own kids because nowadays teachers are there just to collect the check.
Correct.
Right. Right. That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like education is very important. Like me and my household, me and my daughter sit here and we go over everything. Reading, math, we go over everything. And even though it takes her a little time to catch on, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
as we keep on going through it, it's automatically gonna come to it because this is something that we do together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I make it my best. Make sure I don't give a damn how long I've been working, what I've been doing. I can be tired as hell. I will sit her ass right here at this table. Hey, we gotta get this lesson done. We gotta get these projects together. We gotta do this. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure
Because
you
Oh,
teaching her about real life too. Make sure you
yeah,
teaching her who she is and what she might have to do in life. I, it's hard, but it needs to be done. It's something that we take for granted. You know, we stick our kids in front of a game or TV nowadays when they get
right.
older.
to their room, let them be in their room all day.
Hmm.
And see, Slayer,
Hmm.
that's why it's a lot of, like a lot of, if, like when y'all be talking about movies and stuff like that, I'm not into, not saying I'm not into TV like that. When we was growing up, we had the best TVs, but we didn't watch TVs. My mama didn't allow us to because when we came home from school, we did our homework and we read the newspapers. We talked amongst ourselves. She asked us, how did our day go? And this like that. She was strict on for us that TV stuff. She was real strict. I don't even see why she even bought a TV.
Did you, but listen, did you remember back in the day where where families used to sit at the table and eat all together?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
As
did
a
that.
family? Those were the days
Yeah.
right there.
They don't do
Yeah.
that no more. We don't have time for that. You know, well,
No.
most homes nowadays is a single parent, whether it be a mom
Right.
or a dad, mainly mothers, but there are some
That's what I
fathers.
am. I'm a single mother.
Right, and you got to work two and three jobs. It can be hard.
Hmm.
We
Yeah.
don't have the villages no more either. Um, it's just not there, man. Listen, I talk to a lot of young girls, and most of them don't even have both neither one of their parents. Even if they living with the mama, they don't have their mama there either. So both parents are absent, even though one is there physically present there. They're not getting what they need from the household, and
And
there's
that's
nobody else
sad.
to go to. It really is, you know. And I listen. I was a young mother, and I hate that our generation really dove deep into being young mothers because now I'm starting to see girls my daughter age with a mama not that much older than them, but they hanging out with them. They got the same mentality as them. How could you even fathom this? This killed me. How could you fathom sleeping with a man that your daughter sleep with? When I
Oh,
look
God.
at my mama and who her husband was, which was my daddy, I couldn't imagine being on a level with him. And now
Right.
we have so many of these young girls. Well, I don't talk to my mama no more because my mama tried to sleep with my man. Oh, my mama mad because her man wanted me. Well, shit, you 36 and your mama 45. It ain't like it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all in the same
Exactly.
age group of men. You know what I'm saying? So it's more plausible than not. Going out to the club with your daughter and y'all out there fighting together or fighting each other sometimes makes no sense to me. I don't do
That's
that.
funny.
Listen, I know
That's
some
funny.
parents smoke with their kids. That's cool.
Uh-uh.
If I don't smoke, if I did, I wouldn't smoke with my kids. Only because
Right.
I have to keep a certain I gotta keep a certain thought process in their head of me. You know what I'm
Mm.
Yeah.
saying? And I
Right.
can't give them that. That's not to say somebody else is a bad parent because they do. Don't take it that way. I just couldn't. My mom and dad did, so it was the way I was brought up to make me feel that way. But I can't knock or judge nobody else for doing that.
Right.
Now,
Well, I just
hanging
think
out with your
kids.
kids is bad. No, no, that's a no, no. Not at the club
Right.
anyway.
Someone be
Not
smoking
at
with them, drinking with them, getting drunk with them, sleep.
doing.
Man,
Listen,
it's a lot of parents that we can't judge, but a lot of
they
times
young though. They young. You think
we
about it.
got we got a lot of young guys out here living in the streets, doing all this different stuff. Shooting each other, killing each other, and all these drugs coming about in these communities. Like it's just sad.
We got to
Yeah.
do something. I tell people all the time, I'm not in the complaint mode no more. I don't want to be in the complaining business no more. I want to be in the solution business. I mean, like
Yeah.
Right.
we gotta bring up the situations to be able to figure out what to do. But what I am tired of hearing is, oh, woe's me, they did this to us and they did that. That's just whining and crying, and we've been doing that shit
Yeah.
since the dawn of time, and it
Excuses.
ain't helped us. So what
Right.
what is what is one way to fix it? What is a good solution? To me, I'm definitely serping her stuff. Oh, listen, we can't do none of that, y'all. People
That's
take
great.
more time and effort to be dumb and silly and don't have a stand for nothing, that they
Nothing.
fall for everything. Like, that irks my soul to the fullest.
And
The
they really think that
industry is
that
crazy
kind
too,
of thing
Lane.
is cute. That's not even cute. Like that's sad when people write stuff like that. Like what the fuck?
He writing it, but they doing it. You know how many people out here say, "Oh, girl, I slept with I met this dude at the club and we went to his hotel. Girl had a good time." And it ain't like they do it every once in a while. Because I mean, I'm listen. I'm approved. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want. I'm different. I've been saying that. I've never had a one night stand. I'm 47 years old. I've
Me
never
neither.
had a one
Yeah.
night stand. I don't believe in all that, right?
Mhm.
One thing stuck with me was my body is a temple. My mom
Oh,
always told me that. I can't change that. Okay, Lan. Hey, Juicy Red, happy Thanksgiving. The baby's
happy.
first Thanksgiving. I hope y'all had a good one.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Growing up, I dealt with a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of rebellious stages in my life that I
Mm-hmm.
regret back then. But I talked to God about it, and God forgave me for all the things I've done back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When I was, growing up, trying to make it, on my own as a woman that
Mm-hmm.
I am today. A lot of things that I went through dealing with men, dealing with family, dealing with whatever. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
made me who I am today. Made me stronger, made me
Right.
not be able to fall for certain shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? When it comes
Right.
to
Right.
people, period.
Right.
So
I got you. And listen, that's not to say that, oh, you horrible if you did. I'm literally talking about people who brag on it and think it's cute and think they the shit because they can do that. I'm not talking about somebody who's a young girl, going through whatever they're going through and made poor decisions. We've all done that, right? Because I didn't enter into relationships on the reason because I'm tired of them telling me this over here what to do. So I'm gonna rebel against my parents and I'm gonna get with this person who I knew wasn't no good for me. So it probably would have been better off had I did it a one night stand with him instead of a year or two long relationship where I was all fucked up. So
Uh huh.
I'm not
right.
saying that. You know what I'm
But
saying? I'm just saying the way the world goes now. Shit, it's like a no holds bars. Whatever, certain shit that we used to shun away and wouldn't deal with people with is okay now. You know, it's okay to just have a free fuck fest with no condom, no regard and no respect for life. It's okay to sleep with people with herpes because 80% of the population got herpes. I just found this out the other day. So it's okay to sleep with somebody that say they got herpes because 80% of the population already suffers with herpes. So why is it a big deal? That
Right.
fucked my head up. I was like, what?
That's
Hold
crazy.
on. So we
Hey,
encourage STDs now? Hey, Juicy.
look,
Oh, look at the baby.
Oh, look at the angel. And
She's so
those are
Oh,
the ones I stay
pretty.
yeah.
covering for.
hey, baby. Hey, kitty baby.
And she getting
Hey,
big
kitty baby.
already. She growing fast.
Oh, it's
hmm
so pretty.
Yeah, girl, she wrapped up in that blanket, sitting up in the blanket. I just wanted to come up in here and show y'all her. I put a picture of her up on my page on here. So
All
I put
right.
up what she wrote today.
Oh my
Oh,
Oh,
God. She is so beautiful.
she is.
That's her angel, baby. You
she
enjoy
look
that,
just like
baby.
her mom. She look just like her
Yep.
mom.
I think she looked like both of me and her daddy.
Oh,
Period.
her
I
name's
love her to death.
Jamara.
Her name is Jamara.
She
Oh, that
looks
is so
so pretty on
cute.
her picture, Juicy.
Don't
Yeah.
she, Land? She look just like a little
Oh,
baby
the
doll.
Puka Puka.
I miss my babies when they were little girls. Oh, they were so
Girl, what
cute
you
and
say?
adorable. I used to love to dress them up like baby dolls. The little puppy
Uh-huh.
socks and the parochial school shoes on. I used to love the bows in their heads.
Uh-huh.
Boss, you remember them days? Right,
Boss.
Land.
I miss
My
Well,
bad.
y'all.
I was
how was y'all Thanksgiving?
looking
How was
at the
everybody
baby.
Thanksgiving?
Mine was
Oh,
good.
it was
That's
Mine
really
was
good.
good
good.
too.
It was
Mine, can you
That's
have
definitely a
good.
blessing.
I
Kim,
want
Mine
what?
Mine
was
was good.
okay.
I want
Mine
Your
was
mama
good. I
ain't
had a
here
good
right
day.
now, baby. You gonna have to wait till she get here to enjoy that. You got me fucked up. I ain't having no more of y'all. I got grandkids now. I wish I
one.
would make a baby. Huh?
I
I
want me one
want
more,
one.
Mm,
but it's hard. It's
mm-mm.
hard making them now for some.
Little girl.
To be
Hmm.
honest with you, if I had
See,
waited to have
Amanda,
my
Tyler
kids,
said I'm making this.
I wouldn't have never had none in this day and age. If I would have waited and
Right.
didn't have them when I did, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Damn, would have just erased me.
No, not erase you, baby. Protected you to the fullest. I wouldn't have wanted you to come and see this horrible world.
Right.
I would be scared to death. I would be frantic. I would probably be a psychopath when it comes to my baby if I had had her in this day and age.
Right.
I would be a lunatic.
Y'all have
We would
ever been online?
no, not yet. Not yet. I
Okay.
think we'll see her tomorrow morning sometime.
I miss her already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
think
that Tyler stage. Shit.
I think she enjoying her Thanksgiving
My
with her
family.
family. Yeah, I think she'll be back
Right.
tomorrow. Cause she already know once she get on here, they go act a fool once she go live. So
I
I
swear to
think
God,
she
I'm
just,
coming later. I love to hear you talk.
oh
Like
Lord.
I can sit here and listen to you talk. Like
Well, I'm
you
gonna
learn.
get down or whatnot and
All right, my baby.
sit here with her and play with her till she falls asleep.
All right, my love.
All right.
Enjoy
You
that
see.
beautiful bundle of joy.
Y'all have a
Yes.
good one.
You
You
too,
too,
my baby.
Juicy.
All right. I'll be in the comments.
All
Okay.
right, that'll
All
work.
right. All right.
Listen, it's something I ain't done in a long time over here. Is just really try to help educate my people. I'm not the smartest in the world. I can be taught. I have been taught sitting on this very panel. I'm open to learning, but I don't want shit to go down and I didn't try to at least give some type of information or knowledge to help you protect you and yours. That's all I want for us. I don't never want to
Right.
see nobody fall. It ain't worth it. It ain't gonna benefit me in no kind of way. And eventually I'm gonna fall too because karma gotta come slap me back. If I
Right.
just like I wish it on you, he could turn it around and slap it on me. So I don't wish no harm and no
Right.
destruction for no one.
No
Right.
one.
Hey, Lo, happy
That would be killing
Thanksgiving.
me. That would be killing me when people be going live and then they be getting into it with people. They like to bring up people dead relatives and talk about people situations and stuff like that. I be like, it's a way to read people without going that far. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, I used to say the same thing on here, Cap, when I first came, but I've had to indulge in that some myself. And I ain't, at first I wasn't too happy about it, but I look at it like this. If you tell me right now, fuck my dead mama, guess what? You don't know her. I can't let somebody who has never endured, sat with, talked to, heard, affect me like that. That's like you saying yeah to me when you say fuck
Right.
my baby mama. I can't let that ain't gonna stop me and it ain't gonna bring her back. It ain't gonna kill her no more. It ain't gonna mess up her character. It ain't gonna mess up her legacy. So I can't let somebody who don't know me in real life say something to me about somebody who is already dead. That was a piece of flesh that my mom's soul was in. It ain't there no more. And I promise, if you knew her, I don't give a damn what I said to you. You definitely wouldn't say nothing bad about that woman. So if you do, then I know you don't know her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't let that affect me. We just getting over this thing with the health read about cancer. Let me tell you something. Somebody saying cancer ain't never made cancer run away or come back or kill nobody or none of that. So to allow those type of words to affect you from somebody who don't know you in real life is something going on that you gotta fix within you. If I don't want to hear it and they start talking like that, I just hit my little X button now. It used to be I'm not leaving. Because we ought to have the right to go in the comments and say what I want to say to them because man, I'm not wasting my breath. The very same person that might be saying that to somebody else could be going through that. So and I know it's not gonna hurt that person in no kind of way unless they wanted to. If your
Right.
mental is that weak though, you shouldn't be on this type of app. That's all I
Right.
can say to that. If
And
you
why is
that
you thinking
emotional,
about one person when another person has said it, have told you on the live how she feel about it, but now you want to single out people.
right?
I don't
People
like
do
that.
that. Listen, I was just watching the little dance show earlier today. The little girl Kayla. I have been watching Bring It. I had watched it when it first came on, all the way up until that young lady graduated, uh, and went through her struggles with her dance. And
Yeah.
this last season, um,
Caleb
she
from
did
come
a
Caleb from where? Dancing off?
yeah. So she
What
did a
happened to her?
solo. I'm about to tell you. So she did a solo on tour with them, and the solo was about her journey while she was in the Dancing Dolls. People was on her messenger on Facebook telling her, "You a fat bitch. You ought to die. You need to go on a
What?
diet." It's all kind of horrible shit. These
Oh
people
my
didn't know
God.
that girl in real life, and through all of that, we didn't see that when she danced. But to know that she didn't sit and cried, because after so much of it, words can hurt your feelings, right? So
Yeah.
it hurted her, but then she didn't let it make her a victim. She let it make her victorious, and
That's
she was
right.
able to show them people, no matter what you say to me or what you think of me, I'ma still prosper. So after watching that, I was like, fuck, I'm fighting a losing battle trying to change the minds of people on BIGO shit. They do
Uh,
this, and I know they do, but they doing it in real life every day. Every day I'm hearing about
right.
somebody taking their own life because they was bullied in
Yep.
one way or another. So at this point, I can't worry about the bullies as much. I got to start helping the people that's being bullied to strengthen you up, to get you to
Right.
understand that you are
Yeah, I was
somebody.
bullied. I was bullied in school. I was bullied all my life. Well, my family used to bully me too, but I had to get strong and start sticking up for myself and standing up for myself because it came to a
Period.
point where it came to a point where they say you're not supposed to believe what people say, but once you've been bullied for so long and so many years, it make you feel like maybe something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even though at the
Right.
time it's nothing wrong, but like I'm telling you, when I was in school, I got bullied a whole lot,
I believe
because
you. I
me and my
believe you.
sister, me and my sister was two different type of people. You know what I'm saying? She was like more the
Hmm.
popular person, and I was more like the nerd. Not had too many friends and stuff like that. And I'm still
Right.
the same now. I still don't have no friends for real. I had like one or two, and
Right.
I'm more of a homebody with my daughter type. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Let me
taking
tell you
it's a
something.
long time.
Let me tell you something about a bully. A bully is usually somebody who has self-hatred and either being bullied by a family member or somebody else. They've either been abused in some type of way, and they don't have no kind of moral, not necessarily morals, but no self-worth or self-respect. Now, I'm the opposite of that. I was secretly bullied because, and this is the only reason why. In third grade, I got my full height. I was already 6 foot tall. By the time I was ready to get out of third grade and graduate to the fourth, right? I was tall as my teacher. So most of the kids in the class was too scared to tell me to my face. So a lot of times they would be in their little group shooing and making sure I don't hear because they already know shit. She's 6 feet tall. We can't whip her. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
Right.
made me even get on the journey of fighting bullies. I always protected the underdog. I always protected the person who was being bullied because I did not like that. I didn't. I was
Right.
grateful that my mom told me a long time ago when I was still at home before I started school. She strengthened my self-esteem up so much that I swear to God, people think I'm conceited and I'm not. I'm just confident in who I am, and can't nobody change that. It, everybody ain't gonna like me, but they got enough people that do. So that makes me know that I am somebody. Period. I don't give. Listen, I can have 700 people right now come in this live and say I'm a man because of my voice, and that ain't gonna hurt me not one bit. You know why? I didn't have this fucking voice since probably the third fucking grade.
Mhm.
And I done got
Right.
every man I ever wanted and did not fucking want. Like, damn, nigga, I don't
Okay.
even want to talk to you. I ain't lost a job or a career opportunity or a business opportunity because of my voice. So why I'm gonna let you tell me something when action has showed me differently already? And most people can't deal with that. One or two people saying something negative, you could get over that. But when you have a whole lot of people bullying you, most people crack under pressure. That shit ain't gonna crack. What it's gonna do is make me crack you upside the head, if anything, because I'm tired of hearing you talk. But what it ain't gonna do is fuck with my self confidence. Listen, if a bitch who is skinny and pretty and with a pretty voice think they could get Michael Jordan, guess what? I believe I could get him too. Cause I'm not only pretty and beautiful myself, I got the brains to go with it. I got the tenacity to stand on your side and be the woman you need me to be. So I ain't never went into a situation with somebody and felt the type of way. And
Right.
shit, the way they roll nowadays, as long as you got a vagina that gets wet, they don't give a damn how the rest of you look.
you know,
Shit.
girl, you laugh like
Okay.
that. It's crazy.
You don't never let nobody mess with your motherfucking confidence when they can't be confident. Don't let nobody do you that. Go in your closet and scream and yell. Get your mindset right and go back to them and say, look, fuck all that. You can feel what you want and think what you want, but you gonna keep that shit to yourself.
Period. Period.
I always had a problem with like speaking up for myself because
Uh-huh.
of situations like when I was in my daddy household. Uh, I was always the black sheep of my family for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're the
Why?
black sheep, you know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact that you know before I was born, my sister was the only girl. You feel me?
Hmm.
And she had all the favors with the family, like my brothers, my dad, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I never been jealous though. I never been jealous because I love my sister too. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's they treat us so different from each other.